Yes, guys, welcome back to the channel. We are 2 weeks out today from my first show. Quite a cool video today. Going to be going over to Ultraflex Rotherham. If you're from the UK and in the bodybuilding scene and know anything about lifting, you will know this gym. The reason for this, I'm going over to check in with my coach, Kuba. And he's going to look me over 2 weeks out. Today is my last day of fat loss, and we checked in at 105.7 kilograms, my lowest of prep, which I'm very happy about for my last day of fat loss. Dropped like 1.5 kilos overnight. I knew it was coming. Yesterday I was looking at myself in the mirror. I could just see my face coming in really detailed. At the end of the day, with all my food and all my water in, like 8 liters of water, 6 meals, my stomach was super tight and vascular, so I just knew a big drop would come in. Getting my bits prepped up, so as you can see, meal prep going down. Veg at the moment is just mushrooms and spinach. Got my rice in here, my last day of low rice portions. That's to be split across 3 meals, and then my chicken there. If you've been watching the channel, you know I season with smoked paprika only from Aldi, single ingredient seasoning, and then I'll obviously add my allowance of pink salt in. So that's getting prepped up because we are going to be hitting the road. It's about an 1.5-hour drive from where I am, Manchester. Already eaten meal 1. Meal 2 is about to go down. Got a couple client setups to do. Got 2 new comp prep clients coming this week and about 4 or 5 lifestyle clients, which is super exciting. Big intake this week with some people that I'm looking forward to working with. And we're going to be hitting a pull day. Big back and biceps day at #Northwest Mecca. And yeah, I'll film some of that. I'll film my posing. I'll film my check-in with Kuba at his house. And I'll film some post-workout posing as well. I'll show you an update. And this is kind of like, you know, I'm running flat here. This will be the lowest. My food has been all prepped. Lowest weight. And then tomorrow we begin backing off a bit, so steps will come down from 12,500 to 10, and more food will be increased. So I will do another full day of eating on my higher food. Always seem to get good reception on the full day of eating, so they're always the videos that do the best for some reason. So 2 weeks now, 2 weeks today. So exciting. This prep is absolutely flying by. It's been an amazing experience from start to finish. Honestly, I'll remember it forever. It's just been absolutely flawless. I won't speak too soon because we've still got some to go. I do have 2 other shows lined up, 2 pro qualifiers. Once I've done the regional qualifier, which I'm not going to say what the second one is just yet, but I will film. It is an international show. I hope to make it. The plans are in place. And trust me, that will be a fucking amazing video. I'm planning to go with my dad. Just me and my dad going to the pro qualifier, which will be just an unreal experience to be with him. Just me and him doing what I love, which is I'm just super grateful for. So yeah, let's get the video started. Here we go. Yeah, YouTube. Pre-workout on the road. This is meal 3 for me. 200 grams of raw weight chicken, 125 grams dry weight jasmine rice. We then have 100 grams of pineapple. So slightly less chicken with this meal than the previous meal. Slightly less protein, just to digest quicker. Slightly more carbs from rice, fuel the session. And then digested enzymes, the old pineapple. Here with Big Oscar on the way to the Kuba residence so we can check in, and then we'll be heading to Ultraflex to hit pull. Get your bollock in your pant. I've done that on stage. I've done that on stage before, mate. Yeah. Yeah, any more just won't be worth it now. Any more you won't actually get better, because you're literally pretty much fat free now. It's just that now to get even more, we just need a little bit more muscle mass, do you know what I mean? Just need more muscle. That's all it is, but in terms of actual fat now, it's all fucking gone. Yeah, beautiful. Way better posing today as well. Yeah. Perfect. Yeah. Sit into that leg a little bit more if you can.
pressure onto the leg. Pressure on that weight. Keep all your weight on that leg.
Back leg.
Front leg. That leg, yeah. You get a lot more detail coming through. Yeah. Yeah, beautiful. Yeah. Beautiful. Good. Yeah, awesome. You've got a big X-frame, you need to show it.
Yeah.
Yeah, beautiful. And your insertions in your legs are actually, like, they give you more width. Do you know what I mean?
Okay.
The way your quads flare off your hip as well.
Would you say feet wide like that, or like this in turn?
Yeah, wider. Because, yeah, wider. Yeah. You're posing like you don't have legs, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You don't need to pose like that, because it's like, that's it, boom, straight on. And it actually looks better, it looks more separation there. Good.
Right, let's get it on, guys. Northwest Mecca, Ultraflex Rotherham. Pull day going down. Now, obviously, different setting for me, so just trying to replicate the same movements. Now, this first exercise is actually the exact same kit as what I have at FLF. So, prime, single arm pull down, elbow down to hip. Now, Kuba's orders were kind of leave a rep in the tank and don't go crazy, just where I'm 2 weeks out. So yeah, as you can see, just emphasizing that stretch. I'm loading it in the lengthened here. So yeah, real big stretch at the top, and then you want to imagine that elbow coming down into the hip. Any sort of lat any back exercise, you want to bias the lat. The elbow wants to be coming down into the hip, and that is the goal with this. So you know, no crazy weight here. I'm just trying to get stimulus and not annihilate myself. And then moving on to this exercise, which is the exact same as FLF, which is very, very handy. An upper back row, so overhand grip here, as you can see. So if you wanted to target the upper back, you want to take a more overhand grip and bring it wider. And once again, loading it kind of mid to lengthened here. So big stretch, emphasize that big stretch there. And then a little bit of spinal flexion, pulling it back, and a big squeeze at the back. Honestly, this is probably my favorite upper back row. It's this prime pin loaded piece. Doesn't go that heavy, so I do gym pin it at FLF, but obviously here I'm 2 weeks out, so I'm not going crazy here. And then normally I would do an Atlantis single arm row, but I wanted to try this, and you know, it's pin loaded, so it's a lot less fatigue than loading up like 8 plates on my own. And I've wanted to try this for a long while now. This eagle row, this is Cybex eagle row, and once again lat bias, so that elbow wants to be coming down into the hip. This actually felt amazing, so nice. Probably my favorite exercise of the day, just because I've not done it before and I've been meaning to try it. So yeah, big squeeze, and then onto normally I would do like a prime upper back row with a chest support, but someone was on it and I just wanted to keep the session moving, so I just jumped on the old school lat pull down, and I just wanted to get after it, to be honest. I would not normally do this exercise, but I just wanted to get a nice squeeze in the back and you know, just get a stimulus really and get a pump in the upper back. So kind of want to keep yourself with this. I'm actually focusing on the upper back rather than, it's not like a lat pull down. This is actually not that optimal for hitting the lats. You want to keep a kind of leant back stance, and then just, yeah, drive it down to the chest. You can see the upper back firing there, and I just did lots of reps, lots of pump, as this is kind of almost just like a stimulus pump workout, even though I did go hard. So yeah, then onto some rear deltoids, cable rear delt fly, which is the exact same kit that I would use at FLF again, which is very, very handy, this prime cable stack. And you want to just imagine with a rear delt exercise, just pulling your arms out to the side rather than back. If you bring it too far back, you're going to be bringing in some upper back into this. You want to keep this, you know, purely on the rear delt. So you want to imagine actually dragging your hands out to the side of the walls, rather than like pinning your shoulder blades back. And you know, pulling it back as such. So, you know, no need to go heavy here. I'm literally just got the pin in the very top weight here. And this was a rest pause set, so I just did like 10 reps and then pause for 20 seconds, then 6 reps. Then we are on to some cable shrugs, which as you can see here, keeping the cables quite close together with some D handles. I'm supposed to cut this clip, so sorry about the arse shot. I'm not going to do this voiceover again, so you'll have to put up with it. So yeah, just big squeeze at the top. Just want to focus on making this as controlled as possible. Yeah, just real slow negatives, massive contraction at the top. And yeah, did 2 sets here, like 20 reps each. Just like I said, really focus on that contraction at the top, getting a lovely squeeze and like kind of retracting the shoulders back rather than having them forward. That's what a lot of people do wrong. They kind of crunch it, shrug it forward. You want to shrug it back and retract the shoulders back. And then we'll move on to a bit of arms. So I'd normally do like a D handle cable curl, facing away from stack here, but the stack that was close together was taken, so yeah, I just jumped on an EZ bar. Just wanted to get some stimulus to the biceps in this session, and yeah, just did 3 sets here, just getting a crazy arm pump pretty much. And yeah, simple enough. You just want to be pivoting at the elbow, making it nice and slow, nice and controlled. It's pretty hard to get a bicep curl wrong, to be honest, unless you're swinging it about. To be honest, I say that enough people do get it wrong. You just want to make it nice and slow with bicep and tricep work. Just, you know, be like a sniper, very accurate on the arms, and not bringing any momentum and connective tissue into it. And then onto, just stayed on the same machine to keep it simple, save waiting around. Just jumped onto an EZ bar, pushed down for the tries, and then once again did 3 sets here. And yeah, once again, pivot at the elbow, not try and minimize as much movement as possible in that upper arm. Pivot at the elbow and squeeze at the bottom. And that is the session done, people. Quick enough, and now we're on to posing. So yeah, check that out.
Coming up only to hold you under, and coming up only to show you roll, and to know you is hard, and we wonder. To know you all wrong, we were. Ooh. coming up.